concentration or focus? Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weak teams.
Please, no. Over here, over here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Anthony Simons out there with Jones. Then it's Smith. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay.
He's checked in for Chicago. Here's Giannis. Turner passes to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Harris. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Harris has got 5 now. Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this. Every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Turner with a screen for Giannis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They grabbed their own miss.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chang, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Gary Harris. And Chicago also making a switch. Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro. It's stolen by Buzelis. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Jordan can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 10. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Chang, the pass to Rollins. And the rejection by MP. That one falls.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trail by 13. Here he goes. And the dunk by MP.
The young Buck, MP taking off there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. To the paint. Rollins with the bucket.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball. MP against Chang. And MP throws it down hard. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Bucks leading by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chang with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Chang's got 6 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Rollins. There's the triple, and Jordan sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Outside, Green. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11. And well. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
We've got Green, Antetokounmpo out there with Jang. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Rollins in at the 1 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Releases. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Bucks leading by 6. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jang, and it's Gary Harris in for Green. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Okoro comes in for Miller. Simons, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Bucks leading by 5. Harris outside. MP grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make it.
Unbelievable move by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the foul call. So now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team.
From the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role.
Bucks leading by 5.
Range, but he can't make it.
Unbelievable move by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the foul call. Simons against Porter. Kuzma left side. Porter looking it over. And the Bucks miss again.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
MP, that's for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
MP, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And that one's good by Porter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
For Chicago, they've gotten just over 50.
And that can take time, because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Just 3 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And again, the Bucks miss. And so, MV will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 15-point game. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. So for Chicago right now, they've got Smith. Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jordan. And it's Simons in at the point guard. For 3, Harris.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And the rejection by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Turner with the screen. It's Porter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got 10.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Rollins checked in for Turner. And Chicago also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Pass to Porter. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, for a guy establishing himself like MP, playing defense goes a long way.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries the 20-footer. He's got 11.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Harris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Here's MP, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Porter passes to Harris. Inside. Rollins with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 18.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Rollins. 5 on the clock. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Milwaukee. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. Keep
Still recognizing that it's a long game and his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Green is out there with Rollins, and it's Jang in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. With the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Rollins. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Yabusele. Portis can't get it to go. Well, Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Rollins, the pass to Portis. In the corner, it's Chang. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jordan.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP going in strong. Count that one. MP's got 44. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jang. Gary Harris is checked in for A.J. Green. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Okoro's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. On the wing, MP. And there's the three.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Now Kuzma. Harris looking it over. Turner outside. The response triple. Answers back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And down goes the three.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside, Harris. Porter outside. He drills the three.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kickout.
Bulls trail by 7. MP. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Harris. Oh, what a play inside.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kuzma fires. Green from outside.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him the opportunity.
Jordan! MP drills the answer.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And there's the dunk.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Parachutes in for the alley-oop slam.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Another one goes. Incredible.
A 60-piece goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Kuzma. Now Harris puts up a three. That one misses. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And there's the call on Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a two-possession game.
Jordan against Kuzma. And good! There's another.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Now MP beyond the arc, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And no, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking do you think that is? You've just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.